Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to take another look at purple star astrology. It's called Ziwei Doushu in Chinese, and it is the counterpart to Bazi Astrology in the sense that very often the two complement each other. In the old times, Ziwei Doushu was practiced at the imperial court for the imperial family, while Bazi was practiced among the common people. And so there are quite a few differences in how we interpret things, what the chart even looks like. And most importantly, in Bazi, we're using the solar calendar for the calculation. In Ziwei Doushu, we use the lunar calendar for to plot the chart. Now, today, we are looking at your body palace and what this tells us about how we can make drastic changes in life. Often we get to a point in life where we're really unhappy with where we are, with how things are going, and we would love to have a change. Something needs to change. But which aspect of life should you change to get a drastically different result? Or, I mean, a drastically better result, most importantly. And this is what the body palace can tell us. So this is a very, very easy way of looking at a Ziwei Doushu chart. And let's go ahead and take a look. So first things first, of course, we need to plot the chart. So you can go to this link here, and I'm also going to post it in the description to the video. You will get this sort of chart plotter here. Just enter your regular time of birth. The plotter will convert it to lunar time. Yeah, so there's no need for you to do that. Just enter the date and time of birth that you would usually give to anybody if you were telling them your birthday or if you were plotting your Bazi chart. Just enter that and you will get the correct chart. Now for this particular method, we need to click on the Sanhe button here. So choose this option and then plot the chart. So once you've done that, you will get a chart like this. And what we are looking for specifically is the palace where you have this little man icon. Yeah, it will be somewhere in your chart. It will not always be in the one that I'm showing you right now. It will be somewhere in your chart. You have a man icon. This is called your body part. The body palace, sorry. The body palace is an extremely important palace because, as I mentioned, it can show you where you can make drastic changes in life with willpower. Yeah, you actually need to make this happen. It's not just going to happen to you. But if you want a change in life, then this is the aspect that you can change. And it is also often the palace you spend most energy on because it's where your body is located, right? So that's why it's called the body palace. So the body palace can only be located in 6 of those 12 palaces that you see. So it will either be in the life palace or it will be in the spouse palace. So in this case here, it's the spouse palace, or it is in the wealth palace, or the travel palace, or the career palace, or the mental palace. So one of these 6. These are what we call the yang palaces. So there's a yin palace or a yang palace. And the palaces I just listed are the yang palaces. And they usually are a little bit more volatile than the yin palaces. This is where a lot of changes happen, which is why the body palace is located here, which is why these are the areas that we can achieve a different outcome in life if we focus on it. So let's have a look at what it is that you can do depending on where your body palace falls on. So again, this is to tell you where you can make a drastic change in life that really, really resets you completely. Now, let's say it happens in the life palace. Let's say your body palace is in the life palace. Then overall, your character doesn't change over time. A lot of times, we change our character, our attitudes, our behavior, our way of thinking over time the older we get. But if you have the body palace in your life palace, then your character is not going to change that much over time. What's important is that you become more aware of your strengths and weaknesses because you are quite opinionated and independent from the get-go, and it's very, very difficult to change your mind. Once you've made up your mind, it's difficult to change it. And when people give you advice that you don't want to hear, you will tell them to mind their own business or just outright dismiss them and definitely not take the advice. Yeah. So now if you're unhappy with your life, if there's something in your life that you're not happy with and you're like, oh, I need a reset, then you actually need to start listening. You need to change your mindset. You need to change your character. I'm not saying drastically, not completely, but you need to look at yourself honestly, acknowledge your weaknesses, and become a better person. So this can be quite difficult because, you know, nobody wants to admit to weaknesses, never mind even working on them. It can be quite painful, but this is what you need to do if your body palace is in the life palace and you want to change your life for the better. Yeah, it starts with you. Nobody else can actually make your life better. It's you, and you need to maybe change a little bit how you behave, how you interact with people, and just generally your character traits. Now, if it's in the spouse palace, like in the case here, the body palace is in the spouse palace, then very often, not for everyone this to the same degree, but very often in life you sacrifice for your spouse. You do things for your spouse and you do whatever you can to protect the relationship. So the spouse generally has a big influence over your life, good and bad. Yeah, there's no value judgment. Now, if you want to improve your life, if you want to effect a bigger change, you kind of need to first of all, you need to make sure that you choose your spouse very carefully, yeah, because they do have such a big influence on your life. But then also you need to learn not to sacrifice completely all the time for your spouse. You need to learn that there has to be a give and take. There you kind of need to share responsibilities in a relationship, for example. Yeah. Also, you know, if you're faced with a very, very difficult decisions in life, talk to your spouse about it, talk to your partner about it, because you may get some input over an aspect of this decision that you haven't thought of. So, you know, they can be a source of support overall. Now, the most important thing, if you are looking for a relationship, is that you find someone who supports your life goals and overall improves your life. Yeah, so be very, very careful what kind of spouse you choose. Because if you choose the wrong spouse, they may not be a bad person, but they may just not be completely aligned with you. Then, because this is your body palace, going forward, you will sacrifice much more than you actually wanted to. Now, if you're single, then a lot of time, people who have the body palace and the spouse palace keep on looking all their life for a partner, or they spend a lot of energy on finding a partner until they've actually found someone. Once they are in a relationship or maybe married, then that's when they bloom and blossom. Yeah, somehow they become more vibrant, more capable once they're married. And again, that's not a value judgment. It's not that you are inferior because you're single, not at all. But somehow you yourself feel more vibrant, more self-confident. So you, again, be careful who you choose. And definitely you need to learn how to handle your relationships. Yeah, we're talking romantic relationships here. The better you are at having a healthy romantic relationship, the more successful you will be in life, because it will also translate into your job, into your friendships, into every aspect of your life will be more successful. Like even if you face difficulties in your career, your spouse will be there to support you, for example. Yeah. If you're unable to manage your relationships very well, you will also be less focused and less successful in your career. So this is essentially what happens when you have the body palace in the spouse palace. Now, if the body palace is in the wealth palace, so that would be this one here, The body palace is here. If you see that man icon in the wealth palace, this generally indicates that you're in control over you have control over your financial situation. So even if you're born into a poor family or a family of lesser means, you have the willpower and the ability and the knowledge to make money. Yeah, you're not going to be poor all your life, or you have the ability to actually raise yourself up. So mostly after the age of, let's say, 30, 35, your focus will be more and more on making money. Doesn't mean that you're greedy or that this is your entire focus, but this will become very, very important to you. And you have the ability to change your life, to turn your life around and change the situation that you were born into something better. Yeah, because you have the willpower. So you need to really work on your ability to manage finances, to understand money, how money works, because the better financial management skills you have, the better your life will be. And also what's very important is that you do have to don't be too greedy. You have to be grateful for what you actually have from a financial perspective. Yeah. Once you learn to be grateful for the money you have, for the financial situation you're in, you will be fulfilled. So it's not just about money itself, but also fulfillment. So financial management skills and just focusing on monetizing your skills, this will affect a big, big change in your life. Now, if you have the body palace here, the travel palace, then usually these are people who like to travel or like to just be out of the house. So travel doesn't just mean that you just go to different countries. Travel in the Ziwei Doushu sense means that you are just leaving your house. Even you may just go to a coffee shop across the street. That's still considered travel. So your environment influences a lot, including the people that surround you. So you like to explore new things, you like to have new experiences. And so you need to choose an environment in life that supports this ambition. So the more you travel, the better. The more extrovert you are, the better. The more new people you meet, the better. Just don't just sit at home. Yeah, that's basically the message. If you want to effect a big change in your life, change your life for the better, you need to explore new things in life. The people and experiences you make while you travel or while you're outside your house will actually inspire you to become a better person. And the other thing that the travel palace as the body palace indicates is that you care a lot about what other people think of you. Yeah, so your image and your reputation is very, very important to you. So you need to surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who can lift you up and empower you. So be very careful who you let into your social circle. All right. Now, the next one is the career palace. So the body palace as the career palace means that your work is a major driver in your life. So you're very, very conscious of your professional reputation and your professional achievements. You tend to spend a lot of time at work or just, mentally always being at work. Doesn't just mean that you're always at your workplace, but even if you're not at the office or if you're not in your profession working at it, you somehow like everything, your mind is just constantly thinking about your career or your work. So also it's very likely that you're going to be a person who constantly wants to improve themselves professionally. So what you need to do to make your life better or to create a positive impact on your life is to select your career path very carefully. Make sure that you're in a career or in a job where you can actually advance, where you can upgrade, where you can upskill. This can change your life dramatically. If you don't have a job, So let's say you do this for a child, obviously they don't have a career yet, then the career palace pertains to their academic achievements. So it becomes very, very important that you foster your child's academic academic pursuits or ambitions. And if someone is already retired, the career palace reflects sort of like the daily routine. So what is it that you're actually doing on a daily basis? Yeah. Find and create your own value. So what is it that you spend most time on? That is your career, and that can change your life for the better if you want this. And then lastly, we've got the mental palace here. So if you have your body palace in the mental palace, you tend to be someone who emphasizes quality of life. So you enjoy the finer things in life, and you know how to make your life more comfortable. And this is essentially what you're striving for. Yeah. You're very goal oriented. So you chase your goals, especially after the age of 35. And those don't necessarily have to be just financial goals or career goals, any goal that you have in life. Yeah, maybe you have a passion that you want to explore much more deeply, or you have a hobby that you immerse yourself in. So this is something that you keep chasing in life. And this is what can also make you a happier person. Yeah. So making a drastic change in life, regardless of what that change is, if at the end of that change you are a happier person, the change is successful, right? So for those with the body palace and the mental palace, the most important thing is to have a clear vision of what you want in life. If you don't know what you want in life, then this whatever you're doing becomes very unfocused, and you tend to become quite unhappy and unsatisfied and feel unfulfilled. So if you have your body palace and the mental palace, have a clear vision, have a very, very clear goal, pursue it, and this will help you change your life. All right. So this is, again, just a very brief glimpse in what Ziwei Doushu can tell you about your life, and just generally what can help you improve your life overall. But obviously, there's a lot more to this. If you enjoyed this, if you have any questions, just let me know. Put this in the comment section below. And if you want to get in touch with me directly, of course, you can do so. Contact me via my email address, which is in the description to the video. And in the meantime, as always, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with anybody who may be interested. Yeah, some people may have only known about Bazi Astrology. You don't know about Purple Star Astrology as well. Share it with those people, and let's grow this community together. Please subscribe to my channel to do so, and I will see you soon. Take care.